Up this morning though, it's a Faye's Fashion Friday. Today we're going to reveal the must-have accessory of the season. It won't surprise you, I promise. We're also going to explain how the fashion industry has changed.
And perhaps best and biggest of all, we have great shopping options so that you can still look cute and stylish even during this pandemic. Faye Wetzel is the founder and CEO of Faye's. She has boutique stores in Mequon as well as Brookfield. It has been far too long since we have seen you. Good morning, Faye.
Good morning, Faye.
Good morning to you guys. How are my pals? I miss you.
We
Miss you too.
I love your headband today. I've seen headbands everywhere. Is that in?
Well, I think it's the whole COVID cough thing. I'm just not quite sure what to do. So, yeah.
It's adorable.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us, Faye, is this true? I read that in all the years you've been in business, there was only one time that you had to close, and that was some torrential blizzard of a snowstorm. Other than that, now I think during the pandemic, you closed for something like 60 days. But is that true prior to this? You only had to shut down one day?
That is very true. In 29 years in business, we closed one day for a snowstorm. You have to remember, I'm from North Dakota, so snowstorms here are like, really? This is a snowstorm? So my staff has never been very fond of my storm policy. But yes, it's true. Only one day prior to the pandemic, and then it was about 56 days. So that's a gut punch.
There's been a lot of gut punches, I think, for businesses in general, small businesses, but also in the fashion industry. So just, maybe just a little overview, because I know that, with Neiman Marcus and J. Crew and all these people not being able to make it, claiming bankruptcy, had a trickle down effect in the fashion world.
Without a doubt. And, customers come in every day and they're so sweet. They say, how's it going? And we're like, it's going. But there are certainly some things that are changing. And these are actually things that were in the works prior to the pandemic. But now we kind of have to put our money where our mouth was. And I think during the pandemic, I keep saying you have to look for the silver linings, but they're there. And so a couple of these I'm very, very fond of. And probably the biggest one is what we're calling buy now, wear now. So it used to be, and we did this all the time at Faye's, come May, you would have trunk shows for heavy cashmere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's really, we are in the season with what we're buying. So you come into the store now, it's the dog days of summer. What you're going to see is a cute little throw-on dress that you can wear for your socially distant cocktail party tonight. So that has its own trickle-down effect in that if there's vendors are cutting less, okay, so they're doing less, there's less units, and so they're turning faster, and that means less markdowns. So it might be that everybody else during this time is doing a little less business, but our margins are bigger. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I personally like the idea of not having all that pre-season stuff. I think it's confusing. I think most people, if they're like me, they don't shop months and months and months in advance for sweaters in May and June. It's even trying them on just seems counterintuitive. So I think a lot of this stuff is good. There also seems to be more focus and emphasis on things like sustainability as well as quality.
Without a doubt. We are definitely seeing that. And again, that was in the works. We were doing a lot of talking about it, but we weren't doing much about it. So sustainability, which means quality over quantity, and a demise, or at least a real slowdown in the fast fashion industry. And that is things that you buy very inexpensively. Let's say it's a $12 blouse and it ends up in the landfill or in the trash can after a couple of washings. So a lot less of that and more quality over quantity. So again, just, do we really need all the stuff? Do we really want all the stuff? Just kind of buy now, wear now, and buy what you love.
I want to get at the very end, talk just a little bit of small business stuff, but we need to get to the fun stuff. Then the new accessory is masks, and you're also doing this home auto delivery. So where do we want to start? Let's start with the masks. I have sworn to you time and time. I'm like, I got to stop in and get some because you have super affordable masks, very stylish, and obviously they're going to be quality. What you got?
So they're $5 a piece, and a dollar goes to the Ronald McDonald House charity Food for Families.
Wow.
So yeah, we've been selling these like crazy. And it is kind of interesting where it kind of went from, oh my God, I have to wear a mask to, what mask am I going to wear today?
Yeah.
So I like that it's really kind of coming into the norm.
I think that is adorable. I love that. And one of the things that I think is great is the way you've sort of reinvented yourself, reimagined fashion, masks being one of them, but also the way you're allowing people to shop. You quickly adapted to the online part of it. People can do curbside pickup. You do home delivery. Do you also have free shipping?
Yes, so all of that stuff. So during the shutdown, we built a very robust online presence. So now 99% of the stuff that's in the store is online at www.phase123.com. So now you can shop in store, like you said. You can shop online. We can do virtual appointments. If you're uncomfortable shopping in the store when other customers are around, but you still want to be in the store, we can do it before hours. We can do it after hours. Curbside pickup, however you want to shop, trust me, we're here for you.
I love it. I know you're giving 15% off on your fashion fix, and that's where you'll drop it off, some outfits, people can try them on, and you'll pick them up 3 days later?
Absolutely. So it's our answer to Stitch Fix, if you will. It stays Fashion Fix. And we can do it virtually. We can curate a package for you virtually with a stylist, or we can surprise you. So again, however you want to do it, we're here.
I love it. Okay, I'm going to give all the info so people know everything going on with you right now. Thanks for joining us, Faye. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you guys too. Stay safe.
Absolutely. You as well. Here's some info on Faye's. Right now, there's 50% off all that summer, spring merchandise. Shop now, wear now, right? Nearly 2,000 pieces of hers are on sale. So there are markdowns. And then that fashion fix, her solution to Stitch Fix. There's Faye's Fashion Fix. There's 15% off trial. They deliver to you and they pick up what you don't want. You can just email fayemail@phase123.com. And there's new summer hours as well. They're 10 to 5. And here's where they're located: Phase 123 online, or East Town Square on Mequon Road, and Galleria West on Blue Mound Road. Again, those masks are just $5.
I know. I can't believe it's such a deal. And Faye always says you don't need a lot of clothes. You just need the right clothes.
So true.